We are live. Hello, everyone. Good morning from my end in Canada here. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. It is always a pleasure coming live, share with you guys what we have in stock. And our
That's right.
goal is always to inspire somebody before the end of this live. So if you are joining us here today live, let us know where you're joining us from. Type it in the comment section below. We're here to discuss with you. So drop it in the comment section. Let's discuss and get going. And if you're watching the replay, please don't forget to let us know as well where you're joining us from. And also, don't forget to share this video, please. Share because we cannot reach everybody here. We reach some people through you. So help us share this video. Thank you so much. And oh my God, we got okay. So
A full house.
I know we got a full house here. So we have a crew. We always come live every Thursday morning from my end, and it's night for others here. And we're from all over the world. We are globally representing here. And we have a new face for those who have been joining us every week here. We got a new face here. You got a smile pumping here. We are here to give it out to you guys. So we're just gonna go around here and introduce ourselves, guys, before we get started here. So my name is Mary, for those who don't know me, and based in Canada. I'm originally from Cameroon, and I am a nurse by profession. I'm a digital business owner and also a digital business mentor. So I'm going to pass it on here to you, Rebecca. Let us know who you are.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much, viewers. It's good evening from here, Perth, Australia. So, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching us from. As Mary said, my name is Rebecca. I'm originally from Ghana. I'm also a registered nurse. I'm currently living in Australia, like I said before. And I'm a mother of three beautiful kids. I'm here in Perth with my husband. I'm also a digital business owner and mentor, and I help people to get into the online space. And that is what we are here to chat about. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, girl. You next, Carol. Let us know. Who are you?
All right. So if you guys saw me looking down, I was just trying to share so we can get you all in here as we talk
There you
about this
go.
very important topic. My name is Caroline. I am originally from Cameroon, and I live here in the US with my husband and three girls. I'm a registered nurse and a digital business coach, and it's always a joy to be here. So yeah, like Mary said, as you come on, please share because even if this information is not for you, it's for somebody on your timeline.
There you go. Thank you. Thank you. And then it's your turn, Barry. Tell us.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Barry. My first time, and I thank you all for having me today. I appreciate Carol. You've been very wonderful. Mary, nice to meet you. And Rebecca is awesome being here today. I'm reaching out from Melbourne, Australia. It's evening right here, and we appreciate you all. I'm a father. I'm a husband. I'm also a proud digital business owner, and I'm happy to be part of the family. So if you're watching us live, you're welcome. Bring someone, tell them, share, reach out to
Yeah,
people. Let's share the love. Let it go around. Okay. While you're
absolutely.
listening to us, we appreciate you for being part of us by listening to us, and we hope you learn one or two things tonight.
Thank you so much, Barry. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction there. So, yes, we're going to dive straight in here. As you guys see, we are representing, yeah, we said that earlier. There's Australia, there's USA, there's Canada, and
Hmm.
we come from different places, right?
That's right.
We didn't originate in these places. We come from other places, and now we're settled here and we are moving. So, today we have a very interesting topic to talk about. We got so many businesses out there. We have businesses in the online space, we have traditional businesses, but there is something that makes a business unique. And we are so proud of what makes us stand out as a business. And that's what we're going to talk about today. We have a business model in place, and it's so different from other businesses out there.
That's
And by the
right.
time you go through it and check it out, you will confirm with us that we are unique. We are the best that you can go through.
Leave
If
it.
Yes, if you have ever started any business of any type, starting a business can be challenging. And to be a business owner, remain in the business, run it until you hit your goals in business, then you can tap yourself on the back and say, and be proud of yourself. I tell you, I have run businesses in the past, and I tell you, I have seen business here in the digital space. And that's what we're about to share with you guys today. So, we're going to share at different points why we find this business very unique, what makes it stand out from other businesses. And I'm going to start back here. What do you think? I know you have tried other things in the past, just like any of us here. What really makes okay, guys, sorry. I just got my son got up from bed right here. So you can hear him in the background here right now.
That's
And
okay.
that is part of it. So
It's part of
That's
the
so
team.
flexible. All
Yeah.
right.
those are my co-CEOs. So we're gonna do this
Right.
together here right now. So yeah. Rebecca, I know you like I was saying before, you've
Oh,
done
I think
businesses in the
her
past, and there
network.
is definitely something that attracted you to this business. Something that makes our business model stand out. What can you tell us, girl? Tell those who are listening to us, what is it that makes us so unique from other business models out there that we encourage others to be part of this amazing opportunity? Take it away, girl.
You go ahead, Rebecca.
Oh, is it me? It was
Yeah.
breaking, so I wasn't sure who she was calling.
Oh,
You were
sorry,
breaking a
Rebecca.
little bit, Mary.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary. Yeah. Like I said, I tried when I decided to go online because I knew the online space was where I wanted to be, right? So even before this business, I was looking. I was looking. So some people, this business found them. Me, I was looking, and I found it.
You
So
found it.
before this business, before this, because Warren Buffett said that if you can't, find a way of earning an income whilst you are sleeping, you will work till you die. So that
Mm-hmm.
got me thinking. Every time I'm just thinking, what does this man mean? How can I work when I'm sleeping? Like how can I earn money when I'm sleeping? And then it occurred to me, no, it's the internet. Because he did not say it like simply saying go online. He didn't say it,
Mm-hmm.
but he just said the quote, if you don't learn to earn an income whilst you sleep, which means that even when you are sleeping, you should have something, a system in
Generate.
place working for you, bringing in money. And so that was when I thought online space, the internet is the place to be. The internet, I have to set something online so that it will be
Mm-hmm.
waiting for me even in my sleep because the internet doesn't sleep. Okay, the internet doesn't get tired. When I'm tired and I can't go to work, my have a business online is still working for me. So that was when I started doing my research to the online space. And as well, I'm sure you've heard me say it before 1,000 times that all I knew was Amazon. Okay, that was the only legitimate online business I knew. I didn't know anything else to do, anything that I've seen. I was skeptical about them. I wasn't, I didn't trust them. But Amazon I knew was a big company and I knew it was legit. So I was happy to start doing Amazon affiliate marketing. So I started doing my research. I did a lot of research. I came across so many things. I started even blogging as well. I became an Amazon affiliate marketer. And I tell you, it was difficult. It was tough because for me to be even qualified as an Amazon affiliate marketer, I have to be able to make some sales within a certain time. And if I can't drive traffic to my website for people to go in there and purchase some things within that period, Amazon will cut off your application and you have to restart everything again. So the only thing to be able to beat Amazon was to go to friends and ask friends, beg friends to use your Amazon link so that
Mm-hmm.
you to qualify within that short period. That was your only guarantee because friends, even if they have to buy it for you, just someone to use your link, So but you can't buy it yourself. You have to get someone. You have to see that someone is doing it, using your link. So which means you are able to drive traffic. And being new and being a novice, I didn't know what I was doing. All I knew was I want to go online. This thing must work. So I was
Mm-hmm.
begging my friends, please use my link, use my link before it expires. And my friends who did that will verify that I really approached friends and they did that for me. Some were very helpful. They did that for me and I qualified. And I started blogging and using the Amazon links in there. But still, I could see that the energy that I was putting into it, And what I was getting, in fact, like 2 years ago is when I started. I'll tell you, I haven't even got $500. So you can imagine 2 years ago, because the energy you have to put into it to be able to write a blog article, just a blog, one blog article, the research you have to do. If I'm researching about, let's say, I don't know, anything, let's say a product, any products that you want to promote. So you get the link from Amazon, you write a product review, which means you have used it and you want to write a review about it, or you are just educating people about the benefits of that product. And then you put your Amazon link and the product picture into your blog and hope that when people come to search on Google, they will find your
They'll
website.
find it.
Find it, they go there, they purchase, and you get a little commission, like 1% or 0.00%, something,
Oh my God.
month. Amazon will then bring you all the commissions you have made into your bank account. And I tell you, up to now, for 2 years, I haven't had $500. So you can imagine that is something that is an online business, all right, but it's not
Legitimate.
in fact, I would rather do nursing, multiple nursing jobs than do that,
Oh,
because people say, "Oh, keep doing it. It will build up." The thing is, yes, I want to go online, so I want to do it. I'm determined, but it's not worth my effort. It was so deep. As a mom of three, as a busy nursing, registered nurse as well, a wife as well, that was nothing compared to what I wanted to do. The freedom, the time and financial freedom that I wanted, this wasn't going to help me at all. So I started looking. I was doing it, but I was still looking. And that was when I found this business. Now, when I found this business, this is what we are talking about now. Why did I go into this business even when I was doing the other one? Like I've laid out, there was no help. I was by myself. I was beg friends to help me to get somewhere, get qualified, things like that.
Yeah.
I had to do a lot of work, background work, to be able to come up of all the reasons I have shared. When I saw this business and I read, I went through the webinar and I found out that after I go through the webinar and I pay my pre-registration fee, which is a one-off registration fee, I will be assigned a coach and a mentor. Like for life, they are always there, a coach and a mentor who will guide me. And really, within 2 weeks, I was ready and I was set up. I was running. I'm like, wow, if this is this no, the before even started, if this help is there, and they are adding me to also a global community. That is the most amazing thing for me. It was the global community, seeing the testimonials of people who had no IT skills, had no business experience, were doing it. No need to bag my friends, no need to sit down all night trying to come up with a blog article or what products people might be interested in. Come on. This was amazing to me. This to me was a big difference between doing Amazon affiliate, digital marketing, or whatever, and this business. This business hasn't got a name. People ask you, what is the business about? It's an online business, social media. It's the same as Amazon affiliate marketing, but we use different companies. So we can't combine names and give you one name. That's why
That's right.
Digital business. We have so many streams of income. Amazon has different ones, but it's so demanding. In fact, I don't even know if I will go back there. I bought courses that I'm still paying, but I haven't even opened the course. Can you believe that?
Oh, wow.
Later, I might use it because I'm learning so much from this business that I can transfer. And that is why I haven't stopped paying for that course, because I'm thinking that everything I'm learning here, I will be able to also transfer those skills into those other areas.
And leverage,
There's a big, big difference from personal experience, not someone is saying, but from what I have tried and what I have seen here. Come on. For 2 years, people even, Caroline, how long have you been in this business? People have
not even up to 2 years.
Few months, and the money they are earning 6-figure income, 5-figure income, and I'm thinking, I've been in Amazon for 2 years and I haven't even earned. Come on. So when I'm making noise about this business, you have to understand. If you find something you have been looking for, you have found it, and God has directed my steps into this business, and that is why I will continue to make noise about it, because I know that it is very, very different from what I have tried. It's
That's right.
different from marketing, it's different from any affiliate marketing that I know. I think I'll stop here because I'm talking too much.
That was perfect.
I don't think you're talking too much. It's just because you got
The
it.
excitement.
You
Yeah.
want to pour it out there. Yes. Yes, Rebecca. Thank you so much. Yes, you said it. We have challenges out there as business owners, especially
Oh,
if you get into the wrong business, you would definitely face challenges. To run a business, there is just no way you can do it. Like, you can do it on your own. People do it on their own, but believe me,
It's
it
tough.
takes forever to get there.
that's
It
right.
is so challenging. You're gonna struggle. I personally have run a traditional business, and I'm gonna tell you, I had to do my business plan on my own. I had to research what type of service, because I was into the service industry, what type of
Mm.
service I was going to be providing. I had to build my marketing and every thing that need for my marketing together. I need to figure out, am I going to advertise my business? I needed to figure out, who am I going to be advertising my business to? Who am I supposed to talk to? What type of people am I supposed to approach? Which networks am I supposed to join to be part of, so they can help me also promote my business? So it's a lot. It's a lot to go through when you want to start a business on your own. But like you mentioned, there's so many things. You did the Amazon and you had to be chasing families and friends to come and buy products for you so you can make some money. That is one thing that blew my mind when I saw this business model. I was like, so I don't have to call people. I don't have to make those cold calls to tell people, oh, I have this product that I'm selling. I have this. Oh my God. That was like, I took a nice deep breath. I told myself, you know what, I'm in, because that is one thing that nobody wants. Even, I always say this, even when somebody needs medication, that's the medication that will cure that person. If you have to call that person to tell that person, oh, I have the medication that will cure you, buy it. They will not buy it. They will run away from
No.
you. They will never call you again or talk to you again, because you have called them to tell them this medication they need to get cured. That is with human beings. Even when they know that is what they need, as long as you're the one making that call, they will not call you again. So this is one thing about our business. We don't need to make those cold calls. We don't need to bug family and friends. We have a system in place that has been built, it's been tested, people have been using it, and it's been working for every single person. That is an amazing thing about our business. We have the products and services has been researched for us. I know so many people, sometimes they are like, when they approach us about this business opportunity, they ask, oh, what products are you selling? This is one thing I'm going to make clear. I think we've had like an episode about this Thursday live that will talk about products in our business. There is no business you can run out there without offering a product or a service for
Mhm.
people to pay you for it.
Oh,
For
yeah.
you to run a business, you need to have a product or a service.
There has
You
to be a
have to offer
commodity.
something,
Yeah.
something very rewarding, something very valuable for
Mm.
people to compensate you for that. Get that out there. If you're somebody who's looking to start a business and you think you can run a business without a product or service, then just perish that idea, because it's never going to happen. You need a product or a
Or
service to
it's a
operate
scam.
a business. Yes. Or you are looking to get scammed. And I'm sorry if you want to get scammed, because I work hard for my money, so I definitely don't want to be scammed. And that's one of the reasons why I got into this business, because I know it's a legit business. It's a business opportunity that everyone can operate. And that's one thing I'm going to talk about that right now. So we have a step-by-step trend built in place for this business. And that is why you do not need to have a business experience to get started
Mhm.
with this business.
Mm.
Everything is built in for you. There is a training that has been put in place to guide you through every step of the way on how you can start, run, and scale your business. So this business opportunity has an unlimited growth opportunity. You are the only one that can limit yourself. Why? Because we have a 24 hours on 7 support system in place. While you're sleeping, Rebecca mentioned that earlier. As you're sleeping, your business is running, you are earning money. We got that here for you. So you don't need to worry yourself, oh, I've never run a business before. I don't know anything about business. How am I going to run this? No, we got that covered for you. So all you need to be is someone that is ready to be coached. You need to be someone that is ready to follow instructions. You need to be someone that has that burning desire, that reason why you want to run a business? Are you out to have financial freedom? That much debts like me who had it before that really want to pay it off? Are you somebody that is really struggling so hard with your family time, like you are far away like us who really want to be visiting family back home, but you've been
Yeah.
restricted financially, you've
Oh,
been restricted by work, you're not able to do that because you are struggling so hard to work to earn paycheck to paycheck. This opportunity is something that we have open here. That is why we all came here. We all came here because we have a lifestyle that we want to live, but our 9 to 5 jobs, our 12-hour shift, our overtime shifts are not taking us there. You got to have a life. This life is so short. You have to make it count. You have to make it so exciting. And that's what we found here. We find that excitement and this business opportunity here, guys. Come on. We got to talk. We are excited about what we have on here. And that's why we're here today to share with you guys. We come here every Thursday to share with you. I'm just going to quickly acknowledge some people here in the chat box here while we go. So, I am actually sharing this on Facebook and also YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Ah.
We have Robert is joining. That's my husband. Thank you so much, babe, for joining
Hi,
us.
Robert.
We got so we have Nora. Nora is joining us here, actually, all the way from Cameroon. Thank you so much, sis, for joining us. She says, "Nice to be in." Yes, of course. It's always a pleasure having you in.
Hi,
sister.
Nora.
We have Pat. Pat is here joining us from YouTube. She says, "Good afternoon." Good afternoon, Pat. Thank you so much
Hi,
for taking
Pat.
that time to join us here live. So, you get excited and you're so into what you're doing. You can talk and talk nonstop, but I'm gonna stop here and I'm gonna pass it on to someone else here. So we got Barry here. Barry, I know
yeah.
again, you joined this business because you saw something in it. You saw something that is very unique. I'm very sure you've checked other businesses out there and nothing beats this business. That's why you're in here. Tell us, what is it that is so different in our business model that you encourage others to actually check it out and be part of it if they are looking for to run a business of their own? Take it over.
Thank you, Mary. I think I would say that I have something in common with Rebecca because I never stopped looking. Okay. At some point, my wife would tell me, take a break. No, I'm not going to take a break until we get
I'm like,
something.
I refuse.
Because
Until I
how
find
do I
it.
take a break? Because if you're a migrant, you left home to somewhere. Immediately you leave home, everybody is expecting something.
Yeah.
All right. And that is why where I come from, we say we left home to feed home.
Mm.
Saying that simply means that most of the people back home, be it because I know most of us have big family, I do, is expecting something. All right. And if you totally depend on what you're making on day-to-day juggling from different shifts, like me, I have 3 jobs. I used to anyway. I had 3 jobs, but
Mhm,
is it enough? It's
mhm,
never enough. At some
mhm,
point, I look back and I said, for how long is this going to go on?
mm,
How long am I going to juggle like this?
Mhm.
I don't want to be this kind of father that you come back home, kids are sleeping. You leave home before they wake up. They
mm,
get to see you maybe over the weekend, if possible. So I said, you know what? We are in a digital society. We can actually make something work. So I looked up to different things. Even when I arrived Australia some years ago, I started my own business immediately I came in. But it wasn't so easy combining studies, work, and that business. So I had to let go, which is that business, to focus on studies. But after that, back and forth with work and all of that. But I keep seeing advertisement. The funny thing is, this advert keep popping. Okay, I saw the first one, it came and gone. Saw the second one, came and gone. At some point, I said, I have to take a look. Let me even
mhm,
know what these guys are saying. Because immediately I click in, the only first thing that came to my mind is this is social media, and the same social media I'm using every day. What is the difference? So actually, some people can use this and reach out to people and change lives. I said, if this is real, I will try.
mhm,
Yes.
So I click on the link and I watch the webinar. Believe me, watching the webinar is all that kicked off for me.
mhm,
And I'm like, you know what? I'm done. This is where I'm going to start.
mhm,
Today is gone. today is a new day. So
Yeah.
I run up to my wife. I said, I think I found something. She's like, what is
Mm.
it? He said, register. Let's see what it is. Okay, we registered. And the next thing, Carol popped in to say hello. So I really want to use this opportunity to say thank you to Carol, because she
Oh.
was not just like the coach, she was amazing because she put in a lot of effort to put me through what I wanted to listen to. So, and the most amazing
Thank
thing is
you.
after I spoke with Carol and she encouraged me and my wife that night, I think it should be around this time when you called.
It was around this time.
Yeah, I went into, follow up, like Mary said, is step by step. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you're looking for something, you never stop. When others are
Mm-hmm.
sleeping, you need to be awake to make it happen. Because
Mm-hmm.
if you don't, who will? Who is going to go through that process for you? I
Mm-hmm.
keep telling myself, if I can spend 4 years in school and graduate just to, limit myself to paycheck, what is it that I cannot follow step by step? It's not even that, it's just follow step by step and make it happen. So
Mm-hmm.
I started doing that and I realized that this is not just about this business. This is about knowledge that I'm going to transfer to the next business. Like that
That's
is why
right.
I have something in common with Rebecca, because she
Yes.
said, left the other one running because I'm going to use the knowledge I've gained here to support the other business.
Mm-hmm.
So I keep going and I realize that I've been using my social media in the wrong way.
Mm.
So I can actually use my phone, relax in my bed, play with my kid, and make money. Like
Mm.
it's just something that never really. I know people make money because they make money on social media, but I never knew it could be this easy. So
Mhm.
talking about the business being a global community, that's another thing that encouraged me, because I came in and I realized that this community is amazing. Not just because Carol is my coach or my mentor, but you came in, you find out that there are lots and lots of people here that are willing to answer your question, that are willing to
Mhm.
support you, that are just because you are part of the business. It's like this is a second family. So
Yeah.
with all these things, and I realized that this is the best place to be for me. And I'm not looking back because every day I'm improving. I've learned a lot of things for my personal growth because I love to learn new things every day.
Yeah.
My personal growth from this business, like is a step-by-step training that is available, and I
Mhm.
use it well, and I'm loving it, because you wouldn't believe that most of the app I already had on my phone, I don't even know that I can really use it to make something meaningful for myself. So, and the most important thing for me, you see this code call where you need to call people to market your product and let them see for what you're doing. The fact that we don't do it in this business is one thing for me, because I'm not really outspoken. I don't talk too much sometimes. But
Mhm.
imagine me going to people and tell them, come and buy my product. I'm into digital business and I'm selling this product. It's never gonna work for me.
Mhm.
But this basic information that I acquired from this business, because it's a step-by-step process and training, and everything works out for me. It makes it a lot more easier for me. So,
Mhm.
and when I came in and the compensation plan, and I'm like, okay, this is the most important thing. I'm from Nigeria, okay? You understand that. And and when you talk about business, being a Nigerian and also from the East, we the Igbos, we do a lot of business. And
Yeah.
business is all about the money, financial
Mhm.
gain. But this one is not just about the money for me now.
Yeah.
It's also about the knowledge, the information I've gained. Because what? I just paid a little bit, coaching call fee and just a stepping fee that get me into the business. And now I have all this knowledge that will take me probably 2 years if I go to school to do it. Some people might think I'm exaggerating,
Absolutely.
but I'm
That's
not.
true.
Someone took time to arrange this whole process on how it's going to be easy for you. It's
Mhm.
not just that they made it there for you to use it, they also made themselves available
Mhm.
for you to call in case you get confused.
Mhm.
Anyway, let me pass on to Carol. But if you let me, I'm just gonna say that this is a good step for me, and I'm
Yes.
utilizing it and I'm loving it. And immediately I kicked in, you wouldn't believe what happened, but someone called and said, I enjoy what you guys are doing. I want to be part of it. That
Yeah.
is just the easy part of the business. People
Mhm.
come to you,
People
you
come to
know,
you.
that's the best thing. You'll be sleeping, you get a message on your phone, I want to be part of it. How do I get in? I love what is happening, you know. So this is just for me, man,
Yeah,
honestly. And I appreciate it, and I will keep doing my best to push the business forward because I'm enjoying it already, you know.
absolutely.
Wow. I love that. I love
Mm.
Good.
when I hear that. That is what we're talking about, what you're doing. And that's exactly the vibe you're putting out there. Thank you so much, Barry. We're glad you found something that you really enjoy to do. You
Yeah.
know, there's nothing as miserable as going to a job that you hate so much. Like,
Mhm.
how long are you supposed to do that? For how long? Like, I always ask my colleagues, like, think of it. You are probably like 25 years old right now. And how many years do you have left for retirement? Are you getting up and frowning to come to work? Are you going to
Yeah,
do this the rest of your life? And then I'm like, think about it. It's just a food for
That
thought. Like, just
that
think
was my
about it.
first question that I keep asking myself. You know how Rebecca said, how do I make money sleeping? But my own question is, for how long am I gonna? It's not just about one job. There is a particular job for the weekend that goes to public holiday. There is a particular one for active night. There is a particular one for day shift. You know, it's like,
Mhm.
how long am I gonna go on
It's not
like this?
sustainable.
And the funny thing is, it's not even enough. It's
Yeah.
not
It's
enough to
great.
take care of yourself. It's not enough to take care of home. But you
That's right.
can't stop doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at some point, when you find something you love that is providing, when I got in, I just needed
Yeah.
something extra money for, you know. But when I realized that, look, this is it. This is all I want. You know, honestly,
Mhm.
it's so easy for me. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know about others, but for me, I'm enjoying myself at this point in time. You know.
I am enjoying
For
myself
all
too,
of
bro.
us.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're all doing that. Yes. So, if working multiple jobs could take people where they want to be, believe me, everybody will be okay. But you know what? It gets more stressful when you work those multiple jobs.
Yeah.
One of the things we all long for, every single body, everybody, even if somebody doesn't tell you, everybody wants to be successful in life, but only few work towards that success. So for people to go work 3 jobs, that's because they want to be successful in life. But on the other side, like it's the mindset, right? But when you think about it, it's not taking you anywhere. Rather, it's taking you away from that family that you're working so hard to build.
That's right.
Because
The catch
me
22.
doing 12-hour shift and working 3 different jobs, oh gosh, I don't know. I have a mortgage that I pay for, but trust me, I don't think I used to live in that mortgage because I will live at work and I pay money, I pay bills, I pay all
You
those things
should
that I
be
don't live
paying
for.
work mortgage.
So I know. So it's like they should be providing a place to sleep at that workplace. So people should stop paying for houses and not living in their homes. So yeah. So yeah, Barry, you talked about we I like this. You talked about we left home to feed home. I like that actually. That was so
Mm.
like that
I need to write
resonated
that
with me a
down.
lot.
I may
I
have to
like
borrow
it.
that, Barry.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
ahead.
I
I
just
love
borrowed
it.
it. Yeah. We to feed home. That is just so true. We left our homes of origin because we wanted a lifestyle. We wanted some things that we did not find back home. And that's why
Mm.
we came here. And getting here, because we came into a system where people work multiple jobs, go to work day, night, evening, we just joined the system without thinking about it. But we've been doing that for so many years. I did that for over 10 years with my husband. There are days that we just pass each other in the car, we put down our windshield, our and we say hello, babe, hi, and then I'll see you later. That's the life we've been living for a very long time. And of course, that's not helping. That's not helping the kids. It's not helping our relationship either. So finding a system like this where you can be able to run it while spending that quality time with your family, kids, and all that. Oh my God, to me, that is just what I've been looking for all this while. Because
Mm.
even running a traditional business for myself, I was never there because I have to be like I did everything on my own, right? I have to always be there to do that business. So there was no time for the family, no time to spend with
Mhm.
the kids, nothing. And at the end of the day, of course, the money is not coming in. But that takes me to this. We got an amazing compensation plan here, guys. So
Mm.
that is another thing that, oh my God, I don't even want to say it, but that is another thing. Like, you just need to have one business partner to know that you are making money in this digital space. It is amazing. And you cannot know it until you come and have a taste of it. I'm
Mhm.
I'm not gonna tell you more details about it. If you want to have details, taste of it. And you guys, Carol, Rebecca, and Barry, they also talked about personal growth and development. We got that here, guys. If you're somebody that is really into personal growth and development, we got it here for free. We got it here for free. We have it all in here. Barry also mentioned about he was thanking Carol here. Oh, Carol, you did this, you did that, you did that. Oh my God. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about coaching here, mentorship. It is free. You don't have to go. Do you know how much you need to pay? If you want to get a one-on-one coach, you know how much you have to pay for that?
Yeah.
You're gonna probably be working all your money and paying for that, but we have it here for free. We have coaches and mentors here ready to hold your hands and walk you every step of the way. When I say hold your hands, I mean it. But again, you don't have to forget the fact that you're a business owner.
Yeah.
You're running your business here, but you have to still do the business on your own. So when you come in as a business owner, you don't have to 100% rely on the mentors and coaches. They're just here to guide you because they have done it. They have done it and they have seen what works. So they are here to support you when you have a concern, when you have those challenges. They are here 24/7 to support you. And that's why we are global. You shoot a message in our global digital community, any time of the day, somebody will be there to answer you. So it is amazing in here, guys. Don't miss out on that. Yes.
Can I add one thing? When I started and I saw the number of people there, and I'm like, where have you been?
Where have I been?
Yeah, that is. I know I've been looking. I know I've been looking, but when I saw the number of people there, and I saw the age difference, there is no particular age bracket. The old, the young, couple, single, everyone was there. I'm like, okay, where have you been? Because if you haven't found, if you've been on social, like me, I use my Facebook just to pass time. So if I've been on social media and I'm not part of this group with this number of people helping each other and surviving together with this number of success recorded, where have you been? That means I've been looking in the wrong direction. Because at this point in time, if I'm not using this social media that I'm paying for to make money, because I'm wasting my time. It's just like someone, I listened to a coach sometime in the past that says, don't think that you're taking a break with Netflix. It's taking your time.
And time is money.
Time lying down there, paying for other people's job that's already been done. So the more you click on it, the more people make millions. How about you that is watching? You know what I mean? So if people can be here with this number of success recorded, where have you been? That's my question.
Yeah.
And I keep asking myself that every day until I found this group and I'm like, okay, I'm not too old, I'm not too young. This is
No.
Never too late. Better late, late than never.
Yeah, that's so true. And that's why we tell people you don't need to be tech savvy to be part of this business opportunity. Everybody can do it because there's everything there to teach you. They teach you how to use the computer. They teach you how to go in computer and look for what you need to use. So you don't have to tell us, oh, I don't know anything about computer. No, you don't have to know. We have it here to train you. We have everything here for you. So we got some people here in the chat box. We have Riziki joining us, watching all the way from USA. Thank you so much for joining us, sis. And we have Nora. Nora says, I really love this business because the knowledge from here can be applied to many other things. I celebrate you all. I am warming up.
Yeah.
So
yes, sis. I know you're warming up. You're part of us already. So thank you so much. Yes, so we've been talking too much, Carol. I think you're just so itchy, ready to bounce into I am now mentioned.
You guys have been hitting all the points.
Okay, it's your turn, girl. Take it away.
So, I mean, like, there is so much to talk about on this one, topic, and you guys have just been hitting it, like hitting the points and everything. But I think one of the big things for me was the fact that what you get to start the business is an all-in-one package. It's an all-in-one package. So it's just like you wake up in the morning and you're like, I probably should start a business. And to go from there to actually starting and launching a sustainable business, because it's not just about launching any business, right? We're talking about, we're in 2022 here, the competition in the market is stiff, and there's certain, terrains that you have to navigate as a business owner to stay relevant, right? To not just the needs in terms of the demand for whatever product that or commodity that you're going to try to market, but also stay relevant in terms of even technology, right? So for the typical person who is thinking about starting a business or getting involved in a business, there is so much that you have to try to navigate. And with our business opportunity, like I said, it's an all-in-one package, because that has been taken into consideration. Even 10 years from now, our business is still going to be relevant, in terms of technology, in terms of, the product list, in terms of the training, in terms of the support, in terms of the breadth, of the business, because again, it's a global business. How bigger does your business get past global, right? And from day one, you're being set up as a business owner for a global business. So how bigger does your business get past that? Global is already, the highest echelon, right? That the typical business owner is aspiring for. If you're starting a traditional business, you're thinking about, oh, okay, I'm going to open one store here in my neighborhood in Sherwood, and then in maybe by God's grace, in a couple of years, I could expand and probably get a bigger place. And then in a couple of years, again, if everything is going good, I could open another store in another neighborhood in Sherwood. So we're talking about, the growth chart or the growth curve for the typical traditional business owner is like you have to go step by step by step. But with our business, from day one, you are set up as a global digital business owner. And to me, I'm like, and I liked what Mary said, there is no cap. You're the one that determines what your end point in terms of growth is, or what your target in terms of growth is, because there's no cap. I mean, we have people in our business community making 6 figures on a consistent basis a month. I'm not talking about one-off 6 figures where you make 6 figures 1 month and then maybe 2 years later you make another 6 figures. We're talking about on a consistent basis, using the same system, using the same training, using the same resources, that everybody else in the community has access to. And that was one of the things that when I started my business and I saw this, what that let me know, number one, is the potential profit margin. Yes, that was one of the things on our list. Nobody has time to waste, right? Remember, and I don't think I shared it on this live yet, but I've talked about this quite a bit. I started this business, I was coming right out of maternity leave. And then I was not only going back to my main nursing job, I was starting a second nursing job. So imagine all of that, of course, I'm already limited in terms of time. And then I have 3 children under the age of 5, one of them a brand newborn. So time was of the essence. So for me to have decided at that point that, okay, you know what, this is something worth looking into. This is something worth studying. That should let you know that there's something that I saw in there. There is something that I saw in there, because just like, Barry, Rebecca, and Mary, we had been looking. I actually took out time and I looked into, the logistics and what it would take to start an African store. At the time, I was still in Cincinnati, because we had a Ghanaian store, we had a Nigerian store, but at the time we didn't have a Cameroonian African store, and there were so many Cameroonians there. So I saw a need that was unmet, and that's one thing too about business. For your business to be sustainable, for your business to, your business has to meet a need. Essentially, your business has to be able to meet a need. So that was a need that I saw, and I was like, this could be a good idea to open a Cameroonian store. But I mean, the logistics and everything that went into it, we're talking about needing to put down capital to the tune of 20 something thousand dollars. And then before you're thinking of renting out space, you need to hire one or two people. And then that the overseeing part of it, you have to constantly maybe be there to open. And then I'm a nurse. And at the time, I was working 2 nursing jobs, so it was just too much. And then, of course, I didn't have no 20 something thousand dollars to put down for no business, So looking at all of that, I was like, okay, well, I guess we just have to kill this idea. I want to do business, but this is not the kind of business I want to do, right? And then plus another thing too, with the traditional business, especially if you're dealing in like goods and all of that, you have to worry about goods expiring. You have to worry about goods expiring. I shared one time about I walked into an African store and they had there's the kind of chocolate that we have in Cameroon. It's a brand called Tatina, and they had it on the shelf, and I looked at about 3 or 4 of them and they were all expired. So I was like, well, these people, I did not even think at the back of my mind that they could know that these things were expired and still leave it on the shelf. So I walked up to the salesperson. I was like, I've looked at 4 or 5 of the chocolate cans that you guys have on the shelf there, and they're all expired. And I'm not talking about expired for just a couple of weeks, like months and months expired. I'm like, are you guys aware that these things are expired? And she was like, oh no, I'm so surprised. I'll take it off. And she actually took it off right there in front of me. I was back in that store 2 days later. I don't know what just came to my mind, like just check it. I shall shine, I guess, tendencies. But I went and checked, and it was back there. And I was like, these people intentionally are leaving expired goods on the shelf because they know that the typical person that is rushing in. I know we Africans, like we're always busy. Let me put it that way. Like a lot of us have to work and work and work and work. If you go to the typical place of employment and you just ask who is the person that takes the most overtime, is probably an immigrant. More than likely an African immigrant, because we have responsibility. Just like Barry said, we leave home to feed home. Home has to be fed. So and when I thought about all of that as well, like, okay, you have to constantly worry about goods expiring, throwing out expired goods, and that's money. That's money, right? So I was like, no, this is not the business for me. This would just add more headache to my headache. Like I can't do this. So, but I still wanted to do a business. So Leah and I were like, there should be an online business. The other online businesses that we had looked at, it was the same story. Like you have to run after people, you have to cold call, you have to. I don't have time for all of that. Like even these days, I have people contacting me like in my ads. Oh, can you please call? And I can barely get to all of them. And these are the people. You know how Barry, you Nigerians say that they rush us, right? That them they rush me. And I barely even have enough time to get through to all of them on time. Like I always have to call and be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I saw your message asking for a call a couple of days ago. Because that's the reality. Like we're busy, right? We are busy. And then for me to pick up my phone again and cold call somebody and start having that awkward conversation, I just cannot. And I respect those who have that as a business model, because I know you have legitimate businesses that use that business model, and there's some people who don't mind using it. And if that's you, then congratulations. But it's not for me, honestly. And so when I found out about this business and I understood what their business model is, I was blown away, because I'm like, this is genius. This is genius, like leveraging the power of technology, leveraging the power of automation. In school, I studied mass communication in school and women's studies. And one of the theories that they talked about is the magic bullet theory, right? And when I came to understand what our business model is, I'm like, this is literally like that magic bullet. Like you know what I mean? Like, you sit in the comfort of your home and you're literally the one determining the reach of your business, right? Using both your warm market and the advertising that they teach you. And I'm like, right now, I'm running ads. My ads are showing in the US, Canada, and Australia. People are sitting in Australia. I've never been to Australia. Like, when I started this business, I was so clueless about Australia. I just knew that Australia is a very beautiful country. I didn't even know who the president of Australia was. Like, see, I was that clueless about Australia, right?
Now you have friends here and
Now
partners.
I have friends in Australia. Like, I mean, like, if I'm visiting Australia, which I will, of course, I know that there are places in Australia that I'll call home, right? Like, Rebecca is there, Prince is there, Barry, and all these amazing people, Priscilla, and these are people that I did not know from anywhere when I started this business. So that part of it just blew my mind. And I thank God that I didn't let the initial skepticism that I had get in the way of actually seeing the value that we have in the package. I am so thankful, because the truth is, initially I was skeptical too, because a lot of times at the back of your mind, when you hear online, which I don't know why we do that too, because I mean, there's traditional businesses that are also scams, right? But immediately we hear online, the first thing that comes to the back, oh, what if it's a scam? Well, what if that traditional business that you think is real is also a scam, right? So, but I thank God that I let my curiosity and push me to actually look further into what was going on here. My curiosity and my need, because I had a need. I was looking too. And I'm glad that I found exactly what I was looking. So like I said, what we have here is an all-in-one package. You don't have to do no further. Oh, do I have to figure out what the product is? Do I have to figure out this one? If you're looking for a business opportunity, we have an all-in-one package. There's the commodity already in there. There's the training already in there. There's the support already in there. There is the automation piece of it already in there to get set up for you. We have an entire tech team that is in the background working these things out for you to ensure that you have a seamless, process as a business owner. I mean, this morning, I woke up this morning and just before we came on live, I saw that I had a buyer. The person bought in while I was fast asleep. That's the beauty of the system that we have in place. And I'm not just saying this because I am a business owner here, but I have not seen anything else like this. And this is coming from somebody who looked. I have not seen anything else like the package that we have here. And I always tell people, if you are serious about starting a business, about looking for a business opportunity, you don't need to look any further. This is it. This is it. You found it. And the cost of starting this business, as compared to the cost of starting a typical business, the startup cost is lower. Especially if you're looking at it in terms of the value of what you're getting, the value of what you're getting, and also the potential profit margin of what you're about to start, the startup is way lower. And I'm intentional about saying the startup because, I'll be getting people DMing me, oh, is it free? Is what free? Like, even salvation is not free. Like, Jesus had to die for it. Is what free? Like, what business are you thinking?
Carol, don't do.
I mean, I just had to put that out there. What business are you thinking of starting that is free? And you're talking about, oh, I want to quit my job. You want to quit your job and you want to start a business for free.
For free.
Are you looking to get scammed or what? What? I just had to throw that in there because I've been getting those messages, like do not even look to start a business if you don't have, any kind of capital to start. You are just looking to get scammed, right? So yes, in this business, there's a startup cost, there's startup capital, but as compared to, the typical business that you have to get off the ground and running, and with the profit margin and the potential that we have in this business, the startup cost is lower. I just told you guys for the African store that I was looking to open, the kind of African store that I wanted to open anyways, the startup cost, it would have taken me about $20,000, right? And what the startup cost in this business is way, 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 way lower than that, and you're getting way more. You know, Leo looked into a social media marketing course that was offered at Texas Tech, I think, University, and he said when he looked at the curriculum of what they were offering in that course, he's like, this is what we have in our training.
That's what I said.
This is what we have in that's what we're talking about, value. But do you know how much you have to pay if you had to go take that course at Texas Tech University? And then with our business, once your training is unlocked, it's unlocked for life. You know, so just like Barry said, you have business owners that come in, even though they already have a business running, they take the knowledge and the expertise that they get from going through our training and being business owners here, and they use that to scale their other businesses. And I think that's smart. That's wisdom right there. You know, that's wisdom. So I tell people, when you're getting ready to start any business, look at the value. Look at the value of what you're getting, and then you weigh that with what, you know, the startup cost is, and then you make your decision from there. Don't just hear in the mind, you go, oh, this is, no, look at the value of what you're getting. And you're starting a business. This is a big deal. You are starting a business. This is absolutely a big deal, right? So, and I had somebody reach out to me one time, because I get a lot of people reach out to me and ask for, like, you know, coaching advice and stuff like that. And I'm not outsourcing my coaching. Like, I mainly only coach people in our business community. But I do get some people outside of our business community who just ask me questions related to coaching and related to business. And I had this lady one time, and she was like, well, I have this product that I sell, and I've been getting a lot of people tell me, I've been getting quite a few people tell me your price is so expensive. You need to drop down your price. Other people are selling, you know, a similar product at a lower price and all of that. So I asked her, what is the value that your product provides to these people, and what does it take in terms of cost for you, in terms of time, because time is also a resource that you have to factor in, you know, when you're determining the price of your product. What does it take for you to get this product ready to hand over, to give to that customer? And when she told me the amount, it was just like the profit that she had added to it to make that like the final price for what she was offering to people. It was just a little bit. I was like, don't change the price. Do not change the price. Because if you change the price, what is going to happen is you'll be doing a disservice to yourself. And in no time, you will be burnt out. Because you may be having more customers, but you will not be making any profit. And what is the point of doing business without profit? Just do humanitarian services. And you tell yourself, okay, this one I'm volunteering my product. But if you're going to call it a business, there has to be a profit margin for you to make it worthwhile, right? The need that you're meeting for people is good, but if you're calling it a business, there has to be a profit margin. So that's the thing. Like with our business, when I was getting ready to start, I had to literally break apart the package, every single item of the package, and see what is the value of this, what is the value of this, and put together. The startup cost is nothing compared to the value of what we're getting. Yeah. It's absolutely nothing. And I'll be doing a live video in a little bit actually about don't change your price. Do not change your price. Figure out the value of what you're offering first. No matter what your price, even if you price something at $1, there's somebody that's going to come tell you, why didn't you put it 50 cents?
Free.
So instead of changing the price of what you're offering, figure out your value and then figure out the right target audience. Because your product and your service is not for everybody.
It's not everyone. Yeah. Exactly.
It's not for everybody. You don't want everybody as a customer. No. You do not want everybody as a customer. Figure out how to target the specific audience for whatever it is you're offering. And that is what is already embedded in our training. In our training, you don't even like the targeting. The training is done in such a way that by the time you're done setting up and you're running your ads, your typical audience is targeted and they are the ones that come to you. That is the perfect way of targeting in business. So instead of hurrying up to change your price, figure out okay, how is it that I keep getting all these wrong people? Because those are the wrong people.
It could be her location too, you know. Could be.
Exactly. So,
Could be.
and that was another thing I told her. I was like, okay, your business doesn't even have an online presence, and the product that she was offering was actually really amazing. You do not have an online presence for your business, so your typical or your potential clientele or your potential customer base is just limited to your little geographical location. And number one, what is it that Jesus said in the Bible? A prophet is not respected in his hometown, right?
Tell me about
So
it.
these are people that probably saw you grow up and they're like, see this small girl.
Yeah. Want to sell this to me? Yeah.
Is it new something that you're selling? We have seen this thing and we have seen you. So they would not respect whatever it is you're offering. Have an online presence for your business. Package your product or your service in a way that will be appealing.
Yeah.
And the foundation of social media marketing is attraction marketing.
Well,
If you do not present it or make it attractive to the person that is watching you, they will go and patronize your neighbor over you,
yeah.
because yours doesn't look as valuable, right?
Yep.
So I always tell people, the way you talk about your business, the way you write about your business, the way you present your business, that is going to determine the caliber of people that will come to you.
Yeah.
It will, because it's all about attraction marketing. If you have different stores in your neighborhood and then there's one particular store that always looks so clean, so inviting, they play beautiful music every time you sit in there, maybe there's air conditioner, the lighting is just perfect and everything. If all three of the stores in the same block are selling the same thing, which store are you going to go to? Even if the fancy store is a little bit, expensive as compared to the other store, your curiosity will push you in there. Like, let me even go feel that AC on my body small and see how. Let me go sit under that lighting and see. Maybe in this day of social media, what a lot of shops do that are smart, they even have like something on the wall where you can take like a selfie or something for social media. And those are all a part of attraction marketing. And if you are having a service, if you're having a product and you're not thinking about how am I packaging this thing, how am I presenting it to the public, you will always have those people that will come and tell you this is too expensive. As opposed to those that will come in and tell you, oh, is this it? Is this, are you sure? Are you sure you're telling me the total price? Yeah. I have actually had that reaction with some people before who I see how they package their product or their service, and I reach out to them when they tell me the price. I'm like, this is too cheap. Because the way that it was presented, the way it was packaged, I had already set like a higher price tag for it. That's what you want. That's what you want, to attract the right caliber of people, to attract the right, quality of. In our business, we talk about you have quality leads, as opposed to leads that are not. You could have 100 leads a day, but out of those 100 leads, are they quality leads? Are these people that, number one, have the mindset for business? Are these people that are ready to do business? Are these people that can afford business? Because some people just get curious and they just click and get in your inbox, right? But the question is, are they actually the kind of people that you want as your business partners? Those are some things you think about. So all of this knowledge that I'm presenting here, I did not have it before I started this business. I did not. I was just a typical person too that was searching, that was looking for an amazing opportunity, just like all of you, right? But the training is so good. It's literally like university quality, right? And they make it so basic to the point where you just have to know how to, like my coach used to say, you just have to know how to follow instructions. If you can follow the instructions of the GPS, you can follow the training. Because it's mostly video based. You just have somebody on the there, click here, and all of that. So why will you not, if you are seriously looking for a business opportunity, why will you not want to leverage an opportunity like this that has everything already in one place? I could talk about the value of what we offer here for days. I could talk about, because I have come to understand the value. I've come to see, how well this business model works, and I can talk about it confidently because I know for a fact that the business model is genius, and I know for a fact that it works. Right. That's
Yeah,
why we're all here today, even though we didn't know each other prior.
yeah, I
We did
know.
not know each other prior, right? This is proof. The fact that we're all here is proof that the business model works. So, anyways, I could keep going. Mary, don't let me, please.
Well, girl, you're giving good stuff, so I can keep listening. Yes. Yes, thank you so much, Carol. Yes, you have poured it all. Like it's just a lot in here. And again, we're speaking from experience. We are in it. We've experienced the amazing opportunity that we have in here, and that is
Yeah.
exactly what we're sharing with you guys. Yes. And what we have here, I'm just like Carol, you've said so many of them. And girl, you got it. Yes, you guys, you got it. So I'm just gonna mention this quick one here before we go. We also have like our business model also have like multiple streams of income. So when you come
Mhm.
into our business, we have 5 different streams of income. So you're not just coming in to run like tap one area and then we got 5 areas for you. We have the service, we have health and wellness, we have the travel industry area, we have services, which is the coaching and mentorship. We have what else do we have? Like we have 5 different areas that you can actually tap into when you get into a business. So I'm telling you, when I say multiple streams of income, again, this is one thing that people get confused with. We're not talking about multiple jobs here. We're talking about streams of income. Everything is running online. You have a business, you get into a system, and you are getting money from 5 different areas. Isn't that amazing? And that's why people are making those 6, 7 figures monthly. I know when we say that, you're like, no, that's not, that is why people are making it because we got it in here. It's something that you definitely want to check out and find out what we have in here because until you check out, you will not have an idea what we're talking about here. So we have someone that joined us. We have our own daddy here, Patrick Font. Thank you so much, Daddy, for joining us here. And we have Ali Matu. She's joining from YouTube, actually. Thank you so much for joining us, sister. Thanks, thanks, thanks. Yes, so we've said so this business opportunity, like we mentioned earlier, it is a global opportunity. Anybody can join our business, all ages. Well, I'm not gonna say all ages. We have like you have to be you have to be mature enough to run a
Yeah.
business to be part of this business opportunity. We have people of all professions. You come into a business model, like you know how people always say, "Oh, doctors they earn lots of money. They shouldn't bother about things." That no, we got them in here.
Come and
We
see
got
them.
engineers in here. We got them like anything you can think of it of. We have all the professions in here, and that's because people have realized how valuable the online space is getting. Like technology is just flourishing, and we you have to tap into. If you're not part of technology yet, guys, you're missing out. If you are using your phone to browse on social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, then you're not making money from that. It's time to rethink. We have it here. Browse and make money, guys. That's an opportunity you have that you need to use. All you need to have is a phone, a smartphone, a good internet connection. You're going to run your business anywhere in the world. Are you going for a vacation? Are you relaxing at the beach and getting biased? Making coaching calls? That's what we do here. Are you out in the playground with kids? You get you do coaching call, you get business buyers, business partners. We are all in for that, guys. Even if you're still doing your main job, even at your job, you get bias. You get people inquiring about your business. So it is so flexible. If you're looking for something that you want to be flexible with, that's what we have here for you. We got the package here for you. Every gender, you see there's a man in the house here. We got him here, and we got so many others. So I know sometimes people call and they're like, some men call and they're like, can I do this business as well? Like I'm a
Is it
man.
just for,
Yeah,
for, for
yeah.
women?
Yes, you can.
It's not
Yes, you can.
it's not just
Mm.
for women. We got a proof here. We have a father here who is here to make change in his family, and everybody can run the business. The online space is not restricted for men only or women
Mm-mm.
only. if you can be part of the digital space of the social media, then you can definitely run a business like this as well. So, guys,
Absolutely.
we're not gonna keep going. We can keep going. We got lots of information that we can share with you guys here, and that's why we come on live here every Thursday.
Mm.
Check us, like, look out for us every Thursday. We come on live here. It's usually 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and you can actually check the time in your time zone
In your
wherever you
time
are.
zone.
Yes, and we come on here live. We come here with information for you. We know there's so many people out there who are really struggling with the current lifestyle that they have. They really want to make a change. They really want a better lifestyle for their family. They want to do things. They want a vacation. They want to do things without worrying about their finances, but they just don't know where to start. That's why we come on here to share this information with you guys, because we got it here. Guys, check us out and you definitely not regret. Don't forget to come and thank us after though. So before we go here, guys, I'm going to say, Rebecca, just briefly here, what can you say to anybody who is out there like thinking, oh, I really want to start a digital business like this one, but I have no clue where to start? What can you tell them? How can they get started? Go tell them right now.
Right, thank you. So yeah, if anyone wants to get started, just like we all did, there's steps to follow. It doesn't matter what your degree is, it doesn't matter what your background is, we all have to go through the same steps. And that step is what starting with a webinar. So the webinar, you will get access to the webinar either by you can join us live or we can send you a replay. And if you go to any of the display links that you are seeing on our screen, you will be able to access the webinar. All you need to do is to enter your name and a valid email address where you want the link to be sent to. And you'll be able to have the link. Once you put in the name and the email, you will get the webinar replay there and there, and you can watch it on screen right there. Or you can just have it in your inbox and watch it anytime you want. It's a 90 minutes free webinar. And so you watch that. And once you watch that, if you have any questions, you contact whoever you went through with the link that you went through, you contact whoever it is. Ask them any questions that you have. And then if you are ready to move on to the next stage is to pay a pre-registration fee of $149. And I can't say a lot about, I mean, anything more than what Carol has already said. That 149 is not to start the business. It's a pre-registration fee to join the group, the community that we have, and also have access to like a mentor and coaches who will help you to set up the business. So that is also a one-off fee. And as we are all workers here, especially myself and we ladies, we are nurses, we know that we belong to a body, and the body you have to pay registration fee, even yearly or something. But this one is a one-off.
That's right.
I was going to do it's a one-off. You just pay that 149 and it's a one-off. Why do we pay this amount? What someone will ask. Because we don't want anyone to come into this big community and be alone. You don't know who you are, who is helping you, who to go to. But when you pay that, whoever link you go through, that person holds your hand. That person is attached to you. That person is able to help you. And that is why we want to make sure that when you pay this amount, it's a one-off. You get assigned a coach, you get assigned a mentor, you get added to our community group, which Barry was saying that he was surprised when he got in there, like this number of people all here doing this on social media. Yes, you will be amazed. And you'll be amazed about the caliber of people there. Doctors, as we have mentioned, nurses, pharmacists, just name it. Everyone is there. So you come there and then you see what people are doing as well, the testimonials. That is where most people get hooked, because when you're going to buy a product, most of the time you don't buy the product just because of the product. You go straight to the reviews. You read the reviews. You want to know what people are saying about the product, before you even buy it. That is the same way with us. The webinar, you will hear of testimonials, but when you come to the group as well, you will hear even more. And that's where you see how much people are earning and all that. So that is really the procedure to get into it. First, watch the webinar, pay your pre-registration fee, come into it, have a coaching call, and then follow the procedure through. The coach will tell you about the different streams of income, like Mary mentioned. We have multiple. So then you can then decide which one fits your pocket. There's something for everyone. So yes, there is something to pay. There is a setup fee. So have that in mind as well. And let's, like Carol said, you can't start a business without having any finances. So bear that in mind. We are not here to joke. We are here to help you get something started. So if you are ready to do it, then go through that process, and your coach will go through all the steps for you, all the 5 streams. You choose whichever one you want to start with, and you can add the rest as you go on. It doesn't mean when you start with one, you have lost the rest. No, that is the amazing thing about this business. You start with one and you can add the rest. It's there. It's a platform. Once you are connected and you are a member, everything is open to you. So if I think that's basically it, and you'll be up and running within weeks. If I've left something, someone can add, but that is really the procedure.
Wow, thank you so much, Rebecca. You've said it, and maybe I did not catch this part. I don't know about you. Talk about the fact that it's the pre-registration is refundable 100%.
Oh yes, it is. 30 days.
Yeah, so 30 days money back guarantee. So if you go through our package and you find out, oh no, this thing is not for me. Well, sorry. We are so happy to wish you well. We say thank you for checking it out. At least you have a clue what we have in stock here. And most often it's so interesting how people go and come back, because they go out and they search around and they don't see anything compared to what we have, and they come back. I like that. And then it's more like, you know what? We told you before, this thing is good stuff. So yes, we got it here, guys. So like Rebecca mentioned, just click on any of the link here and you will be taken to our website. And then that's from there, you follow instructions and go forward. It's all about following instructions. And that comes to the conclusion.
Being a Thursday, I will just add this as well. Being a Thursday, just to invite people, our viewers, to our live webinars, because we do hold twice weekly live webinars. So you can come in and watch that. It's happening tonight for our viewers in Canada and US side, but for us in Australia, it happens the next day. So it will be 8 a.m. tomorrow, Friday. But for those in Canada and Australia and Canada and US area, it's happening there tonight. It's Thursday morning there, but it's going to happen Thursday. It's Thursday, 5 p.m. PST and then 8 p.m. EST. But it will be the following day for every other person in Australia and in this Asia area. So just go into any of the websites and you can join us live.
Yes, there's nothing as good as joining live. You're live.
Yeah.
So you see that we are humans.
I know. You come and see us. We are humans like you. So yeah, again, if you miss the live, it's okay. You can always watch the replay.
You can watch a replay.
Information there for you. So we have Okechukwu here joining us. Thank you so much for joining us here live. We appreciate you for sure. Again, guys, before we go, make sure you share this video, please. Share this video for us so it can go as far as it can go. We need so many people to get this information. Our goal is to be able to assist as many as possible to change their lives. That's our goal. It's not just about the money that we get from it. There is that money in it. Yes, of course. We need that money. But another beautiful part of it is the fact that you can hold somebody's hand and change their life. I love that. I just love that part of it. So help us share this video so we can change as many lives as possible. Yes.
Before we go, I just want to talk to the brothers a little bit.
Okay, sure.
This is not just Africans or African business. This is global community that you only get to see more if you take a bold step. For me, I did not take a step because I found something I love so much. I rushed it. Okay, I did not take a step.
You rushed your coach.
He did.
In most cases, this is honestly honest. They say be a man. That word alone has cost a lot for men. Because love does that rest that we need in family life, okay? Be a man simply means you got to take care of home, you got to take care of yourself, you got to take care of everyone. At some point in time, you don't have to do it the old traditional way, right? There is no crime in sitting back, relaxing while you make a living. I just want to clarify that. It must not be every day they call you, I'm at work, I will call you back. It's okay. It's okay. We all work, okay? We all work.
I beg, Barry. I'm guilty. No, I was guilty before.
This is our life, yeah? I'm married, I'm a man, and you all have husbands, and this is typical thing. Even when you're saying, can you help me drop off the kids? No, I'm running late, I have to go.
Yeah, I know.
Like that. There is no harm in doing it the traditional way, but there is also benefit in trying a new thing online, embracing the new life, which is what are you going to lose actually? If you can sit back and scroll people online and then make money, why not let others scroll you and you make money? No,
Bam,
like
I'm
that.
just
set it
looking
up,
at it
bro.
like that. You keep scrolling on people's real pictures
Barry,
and
you're
everything.
dropping some fire
No,
nuggets.
because I know what men go through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what men. Mom is calling you back in Africa. Your brother that is studying overseas, they are calling you for tuition fee. Your wife is here. Your kid is here. House rent, car loan, and everything. Just name it.
Your brothers
All
and
one.
sisters-in-law, you're
Yeah.
forgetting those
So
ones.
you look at it and you be like, you know what?
In-law, in-law.
Be a
I
man.
know, eh?
I know when Mary was talking about streams of income, it's not about getting extra job. It's okay if you have extra job. Like this business, you can do it while you're at work. Do you
Yeah.
have a phone? Yes. Are you connected to internet? Yes. Then what is the main problem? Is it that you don't want to relieve yourself a little bit stressed? Look
You
at it.
just like
Some
to
people
suffer.
like suffer. Oh.
I've
Not
seen
be
people
me.
The
that
poor
just
you will always have.
the stress in their like I don't know how to explain this. Maybe it's different here for us in Australia or what. I don't know. Rebecca, you might help me, but honestly, men, you just need to relax a little bit. Look into it's moving. The world is transitioning. That is one thing you have to know. It's either you join now or you join later, but
We left behind.
just have to embrace it.
Mhm.
Grow others and let them make money. Let others watch you to make
Yeah.
money. That family time really matters a lot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It
loving
feels
it.
good.
It's a good life for me as a man, as a father. Because when some people come to you, they'll be like, oh, like you said, is it for men? It's for everybody.
Mhm.
There is no limitation to what you can do, but you can only know your limitation when you try. I keep telling people that the worst failure in life is the failure of not trying at all.
Yeah.
You choose not to try. That is the
That's
worst
right.
failure you can ever embrace. You be like, I would have tried this last year, last 2 years. Okay, let me leave it till next year. Next year, what is going to happen? New Year resolution, you're not going to achieve it still, brother. I know.
Yeah.
You're just going to put it on your bucket list and you will not do it. Anyway, I'm just feeling for the brothers, okay? Because I know. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You
You're
know.
saying it from experience, right? We need a brother
Yeah.
like you to talk to the brothers.
Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm
Yeah.
feeling it. You
Yeah,
know.
you gotta be a man. Yeah. We
And
always
that's
say
the
that, be a
wrong
man.
word. Honestly, it's wrong. Be a man, you carry heavy weight. You
You
can't
can,
even
they expect you to become El Shaddai because you're a man.
you're working like this and things are hard for you, but embrace a new life.
Be
It's
a
just
man.
something you can do.
And you can't even cry while doing it because they'll still say, be
Men
a
don't
man.
cry.
Men
Men
don't cry.
don't cry.
because the same men are not supposed to cry. How do you cry?
Oh
How
God,
do
have
you show?
mercy.
Because when you're
But
a man and you cry,
You know
it
what?
looks
Like
like
you're saying,
it looks
Barry.
like you're being weak. It's not being weak, brother. Let it out if you
Yes.
want to. Let it, because when you cry, you feel a little bit of yourself and you
Relief.
really,
Yeah.
what can I do better to change the
Yeah.
situation? You know.
Exactly.
I think the thing is we tend not to stop. We don't want to break that busy pattern or routine. We don't want to stop and think. We don't want to stop and assess things. Like Barry is saying, the men, they are busy, so many things, burdens, paying this, paying that. Someone told me, Rebecca, what I need now is more job. Like, how do I put it? It's not a business. I need more work because I need money.
Hey,
You understand their
Can you
mentality? That's
imagine?
what the person is saying that because they want the money to pay their bills now. They want the money to. So for them, it's always getting more jobs, getting more hours, multiple jobs. They don't think about the long term. How long are you going to keep doing that?
Yeah.
What
Your body
effect
can
is
only
it
take it
having
for
on
so
you
long.
and your family?
Yeah.
We don't break to think about that. And only when our body gives up, when you
Yeah.
are sick and you can't go to work, that is when you'll be thinking, oh, I should have started something. Then when I'm home, that thing would have been running because I'm not always going to be youthful like I am now. I'm not always going to be what I am now. So none of the opportunity is there. As Barry is saying, we have to take it, man or
Mhm.
woman. Because I think, Barry, as you have spoken to the men, we have to speak to the women as well. Because if the man is not there, the thing is on you, the woman.
It
If
is
your
on
husband
you.
is not there today and your husband is the main provider, and you don't sit him down to advise him that you know what, you are working multiple jobs and everything, but if you break down now, what is going to happen to our
What
finances?
happened?
We need
Exactly.
to have
Yeah.
something in place. You know, so whether you are a man or woman, that's why this business is for all genders. And we have to talk to our husbands, especially women whose husbands are not, allowing them to do this business. We have to let them know you are going and coming this time. But what if you are not going and coming tomorrow? What is going to happen to me and the kids?
Yeah.
So we have
The
to be
bees
able
don't
to
take a break just because you're down.
Okay. Yeah. So so anyway, that's a different topic.
That is very important actually.
That needed to be said. Yeah.
Yeah, that needed to be said because there's so many people out there who are just blinded to what's going on. Like we're just living in a moment, right? We're not thinking about the future. What is going to happen tomorrow? And when you mentioned about thinking, what if you break down today? What am I going to do? I have seen that happen. Like I've had friends in the past where their husbands are like the breadwinner, and then a moment the husband falls sick, and then that's when it strikes the husband. Oh my God, what if I passed away? What would have happened to my family? Like there's no money in the bank. There is nothing. Like my wife's job cannot sustain my family. Like it can't even pay mortgage. What is gonna happen? So after that incident, it's like, you know how we say you only realize that you have
one life.
One life when you when you die and wake up, that's when they realize, oh my
multiple lives analogy. I remember the day you gave this analogy. I almost
it's like a wake-up call. It's more like, oh my God, thank God I did not die. Okay, let's make amends now. It's like let's figure things out now. What if? So no, don't wait for that time, please. We gotta stop, take a break, and think. Sometimes we need to stop the rush. Stop the rush and think.
Yes.
I've been doing this for over 10 years. It's not taking me anywhere. All I'm having is debts to pay. I'm building credit card from one credit card company to another. How long am I supposed to do this? What can I do different? That break is very important.
It's necessary.
Guys, it's very necessary. Sometimes you need to take that break in your life and sort things out for sure.
I know I've taken much of the time, but I know you guys are not going to regret inviting me today. Okay.
Oh, I'm already loving it.
If there is something that I learned these past 2 years is nothing is stable.
Mm-hmm.
We wake up one day and government made a decision to tell us go back to your house.
Yeah.
I know, COVID.
If not that we all are professionals and we work during that period. Have you ever considered people that work at the warehouse or shopping mall? What was their position?
Yeah.
Or people that run business.
Yeah. They got shut down.
What was their position? When you look at all these things, I also look at when I talk to brothers who are about to get married or who are just married without kids and they are here overseas, even my friends in the States, I tell them something. If there is something you can do for yourself, the money in your account will not save you when the time comes. Because when you start having kids, immediately your wife is pregnant. Let me just give you a narrative here. Maybe 6 or 7 months, she stopped working because no one is going to take her. All right? Yeah. She will start spending from the one both of you save. Food, bills, everything on you and your little savings. Then you have a baby. Another of joy comes into play, and that one is going to deprive you of your sleep. Get used to that. It's going to come, not just your money or your time, your sleep. Because, okay, imagine a woman who is nursing a baby without a support. Because in Africa, you get your mom, your sisters, your cousin, your in-laws once in a while to help you while you get a good sleep. But here, you are alone.
You're on your own.
Friends will just come knock at the door and drop a gift and go. You deal with this alone. Yeah. And your husband is the only support that you have.
Yeah.
And he comes back from home, you'll be like, hold this baby. Tired. I need to sleep. And he's like, I've been doing all day shift.
I need to sleep too.
All day shift too. As a man, you wake up in the morning, you're asking yourself, how am I going to go to work like this?
Yeah.
That is when you start giving a little bit time to your family, your newborn, your wife. Your income start going down. Your savings is also being touched on daily basis. You have bills to pay, rent to pay, mortgage to pay. And what happens then when you don't have extra on the side? I wanted to ask this question. What could go wrong for having a business that runs on its own? All you need to do is to set it up. What is difficult there?
Just set it up and leave it to run.
Okay. You now have a family. You'd be like, you know what? I'm going to let go of my 2 jobs. I'm just going to keep up to one. All right. Why our business runs on the side? Let's do the family. Are you waiting for your wife to be pregnant and have a baby until you realize that no one is coming for your rescue, bro?
Not taking advice from experienced people. Huh?
Yeah, you are not working all the time. I tell you, it comes like a shock. You just like, is this me? Is this happening to me? Yeah, it's happening, brother. Because had it been I had someone who advised me earlier, I said, Mary, look, this is what's going to happen to you. This is how it's going to happen. Believe me, maybe I would have done things differently. But then my question again is, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
The system has been designed, training available, return policy. If you don't like it, what could go wrong? Is it letting go of your 90 minutes that you watch series on Netflix just to watch something might be the next level of your life?
Yeah.
What could go wrong, people? When I talk to people and they're like, okay, I'm like, what could go wrong?
Yeah.
I keep asking myself, in terms of this business that I'm in, if I'm on the outside, I will be like, maybe I don't know much, but here, what could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
For it to happen, or you're just going to take a little moment to appreciate that you put it. The best scenario here is that you put in the best you have for other people that employ you, yet you shy away to put your
for your own thing.
Your brand. How can you be?
I don't know who did this to us.
How can you be denying yourself?
It's so sad. Yeah.
You go to work, they tell you you're the staff of the month. You're happy. Why? Because you put in effort.
And it's just paper that they give you. Staff of the month. It's not like there's any monetary.
Well,
you can't give it. It's not a legacy.
Why not take a moment? I'm not saying leave your job. No, I'm not saying just leave your job. No, I'm only saying that moment you come back home, you're relaxing. Why not take your laptop and go through that training and know what these people are talking about? It could be the next thing for you. Yeah. Anyway, what do I know? But I'm enjoying myself. That's all I know.
My brother, we will allow you to enjoy yourself. Oh.
Let me not take all our time.
Thank you
very much.
I want to enjoy myself.
I allow you to enjoy yourself. Yeah. Life is what enjoy.
I just wanted to add one thing real quick to what Barry said. Yeah. That a lot of times when people see an opportunity like this and they take their time, I had an interview with a guy, and during the interview, I was just giving an example about one of the many people in our business community that's making 6 figures, Pamela Fomba. You all know her. Yeah. And he was like, do you know that I found out about this business through her post about 4 years ago? He found out about the business right around the time Pamela was starting. And he waited for years and years and years before he started. By the time he was starting, Pamela was making 6 figures in 1 month. And he said every time he thinks about it, this is a guy, so he said every time he thinks about it, he feels like kicking himself. Like, he's like, what was wrong with me? What was, and that's the same thing. Like, a lot of people think, oh, because you're skeptical, because you're taking forever about this opportunity, that's how the rest of the world is. I mean, when I started, there were about 90-something thousand people in the business, a group. And my mind was blown because just like Barry, I was like, where was I when all of these people were taking advantage of this opportunity? Now we are over 127,000 and counting.
And that's in just a year.
In just a year, that's the difference. In just a year. So like Barry said, you have people that actually see it for the opportunity that it is, and they are running in, just like Barry ran in, So if you're skeptical, you're on your own. Continue being skeptical. By the time you wake up, people like Barry will be making 6 figures in 1 month, and you'll be like,
Why did I join?
This guy in my church, a guy, the same story that you shared. He also saw the ad for this Aki family people.
Aki, yeah. Agape Aki, yeah.
Years ago, he saw their ad. He's a PhD student here in Australia. He said he saw their ad and he didn't bother. Like he just, and then his friend, another PhD student of his friend from US, told him about the business, and then he was like, is it the same business that those Aki people are doing? Because they are popular. When you mention their name, we all know them.
They know. Yeah.
Yes. He's now in our team. He's in our team.
I should have started
Imagine.
years
Why
ago.
didn't you tell me this? Because if he knew, he would have like done it long time ago. So it's like his friend said, just come and see. His friend said, come. We are all PhD students. I'm not stupid. If it's not real, I won't tell you.
I
If
want
it's
to,
not
yeah.
legit, I won't tell you. Come and see for yourself. Men, and they are in it. And now he's
Oh
like,
my
wow,
God.
I'm here.
Yeah, it is
So some people will
awesome.
say, you go. Let's see how you go in 3 or
I know,
6 months'
hey.
time.
Yeah,
Okay, when I'm having my 6-figure income, then you
Yay!
come and tell me.
Allow me to enjoy myself.
Allow me to enjoy
yeah,
myself.
I'm just gonna drop something quick here too before we go. I know we keep extending here, but I know Barry mentioned we people see we are all black faces here. They are wondering, oh, is it only for black people? No, it's not.
Mm.
This is one thing about our
Global.
business. Our business is based on attraction marketing, and that's why you see us here like this. We got Filipinos, Chinese, people from all over the world. We have
Locations, yeah.
people from Asia. Asians are in everybody, but again, it's
Yep.
attraction marketing. So most often you're gonna attract people like you
Like
because
yourself.
people want to do business with people who they know
That
and
they have
trust.
something in common with,
Yeah,
yeah.
they have something in common with. So that's why we attract people like that because they're like, oh, that's my own person. If that person is doing it, then I think it's legit. I can do it too. So that's a simple reason why. There is no other reason. But there is anybody can do this business for sure.
Every creed, every tribe, every color, every
We got them all in here.
yeah.
Yes. So we just have some people that have joined us here as we are discussing
Going
here. We
off.
have Baku Melvis. Oh, that's my sister joining. We
I
live here
love
from
it.
Canada as well. She says, greeting, beautiful peeps. Thank you so much, sister. And we got our own Leopold here joining, watching from USA. You know, Leopold, my eyes were on the prize. Like I was just watching to see if you're not joining us
Is it
here.
going to
Then
show up?
I'll my eyes have been on the chat box. I'm like, where is Leopold? Why are you not joining us? Thank you so much, bro, for joining us. Thank you. It's always nice to have you on. Thank you so much. We appreciate your time. You take
Yeah.
hours to come join us and all your
Mm.
support. We really appreciate that. And Melvin says, 6-figure. Melvin says 6-figure in a month sounds sweet. Yes, sis.
That's
It
right.
sounds sweeter even when you start being the one receiving that 6-figure, girl.
Is
Yes.
Melvis a business owner?
No, she's not.
Not,
Melvis,
just,
what are you waiting for?
not just the
Melvis
6
is
figures. Let's not forget about the
Melvis
personal growth, the knowledge and everything you're going to acquire while getting
is
ready
even
to.
worth, yeah, it's worth more
Yeah.
than the six
More.
figures. Absolutely.
Oh,
I'm talking
definitely.
about that
Yeah.
because I know what I've benefited.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's just the
Yeah.
money that comes in. There's
A
more
lot
to
of
it than
personal
just the money.
development. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we have Leopold here says, best business opportunity ever. I am proud to be part of it. Yes, bro. I
Hey,
feel
Leo.
you.
That's right.
I am too. And he says, I never miss this. Yes, brother. I was looking. I'm serious. I'm not kidding about that. I was just looking the chat box here. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so that comes to the end of our live. We always target 1 hour, but again, when it gets so interesting, we're in the flow. We just have so much to share with you guys. We just can't stop but keep going. But thank you guys so much for all those who have been around with us all the live, and we appreciate your time. We know you got other things to do, but you were here with us to watch
That's
us live.
right.
We really do appreciate you for sure. And again, share, guys. If you haven't shared this video yet, share for us. And we look forward to having you on again next Thursday. Thank you all, guys, for being part of
Thank
this.
you. And Melvis, I look forward to seeing you in the business. Mary is an incredible mentor. You've been in very good hands.
Did you hear that, Mavis Baku? you're being haunted right now.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Because I've seen her watch the live videos a couple of times.
Yeah, she's been on live a couple of times. Yeah, she's a great support for sure. I can't deny that. She's an awesome support. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Someday.
Someday. We'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for coming on. This is always amazing, actually. I always look forward to this Thursday to be live with you guys. And thank you so much for being such incredible business partners. And I look forward to our next live. Until then, you guys take care. Good night to all of you in Australia, and have an awesome day in the US.
That's right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.